welcome, everybody. Welcome to The Tonight Show. You're here. You made it. Thank you for watching at home. Well, guys, everyone's talking about this. The White House said that the royal family of Qatar is giving President Trump a $400 million luxury jet that he will use as Air Force One and then keep once he leaves office. Everyone's rightfully focused on the plane, but to me, the big headline is that he'll eventually leave office. He won't. He said that. All right, relax, enjoy yourselves. Yeah, the 89-passenger luxury plane has wood finishes, custom carpets, and gold walls. The only thing it doesn't have is a way to safely land at Newark Airport. That's the only thing it doesn't have. Yeah, the White House is accepting this massive gift. It's raising a lot of ethical questions, so Trump put out a video to explain this. Watch.
This is President Trump, and some people are freaking out over my new jet from Qatar, so I wanted to clear up any concerns by explaining the deal. You see, it's all part of a bilateral relationship improving both entities. And when my presidency is over, I will keep the plane in an effort to secure transportation effectively and legally. Look, at the end of the day, this deal is super kind, extremely thoughtful charity helping your Air Force. Bye.
There you go. Yeah, it's very interesting. How do you put that
A lot of acronyms.
out? Yep, some more political news today. Trump signed an executive order to reduce prescription drug prices by up to 80%. Now, this would have a dramatic effect on the pharmaceutical industry. It is a complex issue, so here to help us break it down is our medical correspondent, Peter Bressler. Peter?
Hey, thanks for having me, Jimmy.
Peter, so can you explain what this means for consumers?
Of course. So let's say, for instance, Jimmy, you want to get a prescription for Ozempic.
Yeah, okay, but to be clear. I'm not on Ozempic. But yeah, sorry, go.
Oh, totally. No, we believe you. Just an example.
Good.
So, anyway, you, Jimmy Fallon, are desperate to get your hands on Ozempic. And
Sorry to stop you again, but maybe we can just use a different example.
Yeah, no problem, Jimmy. New example. So, let's say, Jimmy, you are on the phone with your local pharmacy, and you're shouting, "I need my Wegovy!"
No, that's the same thing as Ozempic.
Ah, interesting you would know that.
Just use a different person.
Oh, yeah, fine. Let's say Tariq is at his doctor's office being prescribed medication for his cholesterol.
That's a much better example.
Yeah, and while the doctor is out of the room, Tariq gets a frantic text from you, Jimmy, that says, "Would your doctor get me a prescription for Mounjaro?"
Come on, dude.
I know. It's like, why would you text Tariq when you can just talk to your own doctor?
No, that wasn't my issue with the example. Just tell us this. What are the pros and cons of this executive order?
Well, many are worried that this would negatively affect innovations in medicine. But on the flip side, in the short term, prices might drop significantly, which is great news for anyone not on Ozempic.
I'm not on Ozempic.
Look, we totally believe you.
Stop winking at me. Let's move on. Our medical correspondent, everyone. Turn him off the feed. No, get him off the feed. Well, guys, over the weekend, the chaos at Newark Airport continued as air traffic controllers lost contact with planes again. Yeah, it's never good when you get ghosted by your air traffic controller. Yeah, everyone's still talking about the new Pope being an American from Chicago. That's a big thing. Yes! And I saw that a lot of news stations have been talking to Pope Leo's brother. Watch this.
If we do get over there and do get to meet him, I'm still going to treat him like my little brother. I'll give him a hug. I'll say, "Rob, you idiot. What have you done?" Take his hat off and give him a noogie.
Somehow the only person more powerful than the Pope is the Pope's older brother. Pope, stop hitting yourself. Pope, stop hitting yourself. Pope, stop hitting yourself. Oh, and this is cool. Apparently, Pope Leo is a big fan of the Chicago White Sox. Yeah, and people actually spotted him in the TV broadcast of a White Sox World Series game from 2005. Check this out.
They're 2 strikes away from a win here in 2005 in Game 1.
Here he is.
With Jenks on the mound.
That's the Pope.
And Everett at the plate.
That's the Pope. Well, I guess he was holding up signs during the game.
Really?
Yeah, well, take a look at some of these. For instance, he had a sign that said, "Skip work to be here. Don't tell my boss, God." Wow. Yeah. Up next, his next one said, "Dude in front of me is wearing a giant hat. Those people are the worst." Then this one said, "Surprisingly, I'm not a Cardinals fan."
Wow.
Right?
College of, right.
It's interesting. Then this one said, "Surprisingly, I'm not a Padres fan." That's also interesting. Then this one said, "Surprisingly, I'm not an Angels fan." And finally, this one said, "What is it like to get to third base?" So that's just that's brought a lot of signs. Brought a lot of signs with them to the game.
A marker and many signs.
Yeah. Well, get this, ESPN just announced that the name of their new streaming service is called ESPN. Here now to discuss via satellite is ESPN Creative Director Matthew Farnham. Matthew?
Hi, Jimmy. Great to be here.
Matthew, take us through your creative process on what made you decide for the name of the app.
For sure. So, basically, I used the name of the network.
There you go. ESPN's Creative Director, everybody. Amazing. Well, some more big sports news. NBC just announced that Michael Jordan will contribute to the NBA coverage next season. Wow. Yeah, between this and the Pope, Chicago's like, OMG, best week ever. Guys, I'm so excited. Sofia Vergara is here tonight. She is the best.
Yeah, man. You know, I agree, Jimmy, but I hear, people have trouble spelling her name.
Yeah, Tariq, I've heard that too. Maybe a song would help them out. Sofia Vergara, she's modern, fam.
And she's a big star, so here's a jam.
But spelling her name can be a challenge.
So listen to us, cause you know we got talent. S-O-F-I-A-V-E-R-G-A-R-A. Sofia Vergara. We spelling Sofia Vergara.
Well, first you take an S, then you add an O.
And then you add an F and not a PH, bro.
And next you add an I, then you add an A.
Okay, first part's done, let's do the last name.
V, then E, then R, then G, then A, then R, then A, okay? He's Tariq Trotter.
He's Jimmy Fallon.
Now go watch Sofia on America's Got Talent. Tariq Trotter, everybody.
Jimmy Fallon.
You killed it. Sofia Vergara, everybody. How about And finally, the list of the most popular baby names in the U.S. was just released. And this year, the most common first name is Liam. Ooh. Yeah. And for the 8th year in a row, the most common last name is Musk. We have a great show. Give it up for the Roots, everybody.
24/7 chillin', grilling like a villain. The meaning of war, that's ready and willing. I do whatever is clever. Take a loss, never in a rhymes I bust. Coming off as a much.
What a show we have for you tonight. She is a very talented actress who's back for the new season of America's Got Talent, which premieres May 27th at 8 p.m. on NBC and streams the next day on Peacock. Sofia Vergara is here. Plus, he is a comedy legend and an Emmy-nominated actor who stars in the Broadway revival of Glengarry Glen Ross, which is running now through June 28th at the Palace Theater. Michael McKean is joining us. One of my all-time faves, the best. And she's a Grammy-winning artist whose new album, Dreamsicle, is out now. Maren Morris is here to talk and perform. Maren Morris. Hey guys, I want to give a quick shout out, if I can, to our very own Questlove. He directed a new documentary on Hulu called Sly Lives. It's fantastic, by the way. It's about Sly Stone, and this is the soundtrack here. It is a great movie. It's great music, so if you see it in stores, pick up a copy today. Actually, our studio audience won't have to do that because tonight you're all going home with your very own copy of the Sly Lives soundtrack. My thanks to Questlove and our friends at Sony Music. Thank you, buddy. Thank you. Great job with this. Fantastic. Guys, for years you've been sending in photos of people you think look like me. And you send in hundreds of them, and hundreds and hundreds. So now I want to show you a few of my favorites. It's time for Tonight Show lookalikes. Here we go. All right, so here's how it works. I'm going to show you a bunch of photos of people you think look like me, and then we're going to vote on which one you think is the best match, okay? You all have voting clickers at your seats. You find I could tell by the confusion that you do. Some of you have them. Roots, you have clickers too? Higgins, okay.
Got it.
All right, let's take a look at these lookalikes, and then we'll vote on who you think I look like. Here's the first one. It's sent in by Lena Kerner in Cape Coral, Florida. It's a Bulgarian Russian pop icon named Philip Kirkorov.
I don't know.
She thinks that he looks like me.
Really?
Philip Kirkorov.
Wow. Thank you.
I don't see it. I wish I had that hair, but I don't see it. But anyway, that's your first choice there.
A.
Okay, that's yeah. Okay, Bulgarian Russian pop icon.
Yeah.
This next one here is sent in by Benjamin Newdorf in Saskatoon, Canada.
Ooh.
He spotted a photo of a lead singer for a band called Drug Dealer.
Oh.
He thinks I look like the lead singer. Let's see this one.
Wow.
Whoa! I think that's a good one.
Come on.
I don't know. These look like me?
Yes.
Yeah.
That is insane. And then this one was sent in to us. It was an ad for Jackson Guitars, okay? And here's the photo here. And they think that I look like this guy here in the front. I'll zoom in for you. Him. But then I was looking at it, I think it could be the guy behind him. Or any of those, to be honest.
Yeah.
All right, so it's time for you to vote on. I already know, right?
Yeah. No, I know.
You know which one?
Well, there's one to me is the clear winner.
You think one of these? One of these look. One of these looks like me.
One looks like you, and one would be hilarious if they said it looked like you.
All right, and then one of these heavy metal dudes.
Yeah.
All right, good. So one of these, so A, B, C, and D. Okay. Let's take a look. So is it A? It's the Bulgarian Russian pop icon.
Right.
Philip Kirkorov. Okay. Or is it the lead singer of the band Drug Dealer, Michael Collins?
Oh.
Or C and D are these guys, which I already feel like not gonna win. All right, cast your vote. I don't think these are gonna get any.
No. I don't think I either.
But I could be wrong. I'll vote for one.
I know which one I'm voting for.
All right, everyone make your choice right now. Roots, what do you think?
B.
B for sure.
You think it's Drug Dealer?
Yeah, I think it's Drug Dealer.
All right, the votes are in. Let's see the results. It is B. So B is the winner. Let's see if I look like this lead singer of Drug Dealer. Thank you. Thank you. Oh. I don't see it. I don't see it. Just for fun, should we just try to see if I look like Philip Kirkorov? Let's just see if I can.
We should call that the glow-up one.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. All right, that's all the time we have for Tonight Show Lookalikes. If you have a lookalike of me, send it to lookalikes@tonightshow.com. We might put it on the show. Stick around. We'll be right back with Sofia Vergara. Everybody, come on back.